Hey everybody, this is AYG's Alpha Team, here with another Destiny 2 video. This is going to be soloing the Heroic Public Event, Weapons Exchange. This one takes place on Titan. They take place on a couple of planets. This one I'm sure you're all familiar with, that's right next to Sloan. It's not too big a feat. I mean, it wasn't easy for sure, but if you got the right strategy, you can do it pretty easily. Also a high value target right here. He was getting to become a nuisance, so I wanted to take him out too. But a lot of times when I'm playing, I'm either by myself or all my friends are, doing their own thing. So a lot of times I come across these public events where I have to solo. So I just try to figure out how to do it on the heroic by myself. And the real key is just, getting the walker, at least for this particular one, it's getting the walkers down quick. And using the arc charges to open up one of the Scorched Cannon domes as soon as possible. So like, instead of spreading out the charges, get to one and then open it up as soon as you can so you can grab one of those Scorched Cannons, because those are going to be the things that will be able to do more damage than you could most likely do with your weapons unless you're super leveled. Like I think on this I was like 293, 294. So yeah, the Scorches are just going to be good. They're just going to be a good choice. And I'm not sure if everyone knows this. I know a lot of Destiny 1 players will know it, but if you shoot the Scorch Cannon and hold down the trigger, you can charge the Scorch projectile up to like 4 or 5 charges, and then release, and it'll do some pretty good damage. But if you're going to be trying to run these solo, I recommend just shooting them off, just because they can do pretty good damage, and there's so many of them that you don't really have to worry about running out. Plus, once you deplete one, once one's all the way depleted, it returns back to the station where you got it from. So you'll notice in this one, like I've already grabbed one of them, and when I go back to that same station, it's going to have 2 Scorch Cannons there again. The ads kind of get in the way. It's not really that big a deal, but sometimes they can get overwhelming really quick, and then if you're dead, it just takes you that much longer to revive and get back into the game. You can see, like, I'm trying to get my pot shots in here and there, and for the most part I'm just trying to get these arc charges into these depositing stations. And another just random tip, which I'm sure you already know, but I'm going to tell you anyway, is try and stay, if you're anywhere near him or he's downed or you know he's going to be doing his radial attack, don't jump, just stay on the ground, that way you can't get shot off of the map. It's a simple concept, but it gets overlooked a lot of the times. Like even in this video I do it once for it, but I got lucky that I was over him rather than to the side of him. So picked up another Scorch, held it for a little bit. Now I just need to do that DPS now that we've got the heroic activated. So that's why you see me just shooting these off. I'll hold a few of them every once in a while. But the trick is just to concentrate on one leg at a time, that way you can get him down. I do try and spread out the shots on the second walker, just because I want, by the time I get to doing work on him, I want to be able to drop him pretty quickly, because I know I'm going to be short on time. So you can see there, I was on the ground and I still got pushed pretty far. And then I get shot by the other walker through that existing walker. That was pretty great of the good Destiny gods of throwing that in there for me. And now I'm holding my submachine gun and I don't need to. But yeah, I'm trying to get back to that Scorch Cannon. Hopefully it's still there, yep. But again, like I said, once you deplete one, they just go right back to the station where you got it, so you'll be fine. You'll never run out of Scorches. If you're doing these solo, you'll always have one available. This guy's almost down. He's downed. See, there's 2 Scorches right next to me again. I'm going to burn these. Pick one up. And that was the first station I grabbed Scorch from, so just more proof that once they're depleted, you get them back. They just go right back to the station. Alright, got a minute 30 to take out this bad boy. This is where the ads get kind of overwhelming. There's 2 captains that come in that are yellow bars, so they're definitely a little bit harder to take down, and they also do a lot more damage, so I'm stuck on the wall. So you gotta be careful, just make sure you're always moving, don't give them a target to actually shoot at. Even right here, like I try and bob and weave a little bit, just to kind of keep all the stray rounds coming at me off me. So I deplete that one. And look, 2 of them are there again. I'm gonna go down. And I go down. There's those captains I was telling you about. And they're pretty overwhelming, which is why you see me just running on the outskirts for the most part. I go straight to the Scorch Cannon right here. And just try and get right back to work. I got 30 seconds. Check the clock. Here I just loop around, charge that Scorch Cannon round. Let it out because it does a lot more damage that way. And 20 seconds. Charge it up a little bit. Now let's just unload on it. That's what it's come down to. I'm down to 15 seconds. I gotta just get in there and shoot. And then I notice I also have a couple of heavy rounds. There we go. Getting it close a little bit. I've actually done a few more since this that have gone a lot better. But I wanted to get this into you just so you can see, like, it's not impossible. You can definitely do it. So if you are running public events by yourself, there is a chance you can just rush through them and get the heroic done too. Because the heroics give you better drops, as you can see. But anyways, go ahead and like and subscribe, guys, if you want to see more. Until then, go ahead. Game on.
Game on! Yeah, game on!